Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्ति भेद विभागिने व्योमवद् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः So I think we have completed till the 16th verse. So let us chant. So from number 12, I will unmute one of you. So Ramesh ji, I have unmuted you. Okay. So if all of you can repeat after me from 12 onwards. Tasya sanjanayan
harsham.
Yeah, just repeat after me, Ramesh ji. So all of you.
Oh, sorry.
Tasya sanjanayan harsham.
Tasya sanjanayan harsham.
Kuru vruddhah pitamahaha.
Kuru vruddhah pitamahaha.
Simhanadam vinadyochaihi.
Simhanadam vinadyochaihi.
Shankham dadmau pratapavan.
Shankham dadmau pratapavan.
Tata shankhascha bheryascha.
Tata shankhascha bheryascha.
Panavanaka gomukaha.
Panavanaka gomukhaha.
Sahasaivaabhyahanyanta.
Sahasaivaabhyahanyanta.
Sa shabdastu mulo bhavat.
Sashabdastu mulo bhavat.
So we could have chanted it slightly differently. Sahasaivaabhyahanyante.
Sahasaivaabhyahanyanta.
Yeah, so actually it is hanyanta only. It's not
Okay.
te. So there is no sandhi there. So we'll go back. Sahasaivaabhyahanyanta.
Sahasaivaabhyahanyanta.
Sa shabdastu mulo bhavat.
Sashabdastu mulo bhavat.
Tata shvetair yukte.
Tatas shvetair yukte.
Mahati syandane sthitau.
Mahati syandane sthitau.
Madhavav pandavaschaiva.
Madhavav pandavaschaiva.
Divyau shankhau pradadmatuhu.
Divyau shankhau pradadmatuhu.
Panchajanyam hrishikeshaha.
Panchajanyam hrishikeshaha.
Devadattam dhananjayaha.
Devadattam dhananjayaha.
Poundram dadmau mahashankham.
Poundram dadmau mahashankham.
Bhimakarma vrikodaraha.
Bhimakarma vrikodaraha.
Ananta vijayam raja.
Ananta vijayam raja.
Kunti putro yudhishthiraha.
Kunti putro yudhishthiraha.
Nakula sahadevascha.
Nakula sahadevascha.
Sughoshamani pushpakau.
Sughoshamani pushpakau.
Kashyascha parameshwasaha.
Kashyascha parameshwasaha.
Shikhandi cha maharathaha.
Shikhandi cha maharathaha.
Dhrushtadyumno ViraaTascha.
Dhrushtadyumno ViraaTascha.
Saatyakischa parajitaha.
Saatyakischa parajitaha.
Drupado Draupadeyascha.
Drupado Draupadeyascha.
Sarvashah prithivipate.
Sarvashah prithivipate.
Subhadrascha mahabahuhu.
Subhadrascha mahabahuhu.
Shankhan dadmuf prithak prithak.
Shankhan dadmuf prithak prithak.
Yeah. So I'll unmute some of you. So Veerabhadra.
Yes, Kamil.
Yeah, Madhumati, muted you. Assuming there is not
Yes, Ji.
noise on your side. Okay, so Bhishma blew the first conch, and apparently indicating that we're all getting ready. And following that, the Dhritaraashtras, they blew their conches and beat their drums. And then Pandavas started doing the same thing. And we saw in verse number 14 and 15, Krishna and Arjuna blew their conches. And so we have to assume, since Krishna is said, I am not going to actually wage a war, I'm not going to lift any weapon. So we should conch not being a weapon. It's all right for Krishna to, do that. And then verse number 16, Yudhishthira blew his conch called Ananta Vijaya, and his two brothers Nakula and Sahadeva also blew their conches, Sughosha and Manipushpa. So now we chanted 17 and 18, if you noticed. So Kashyascha Parameshwasaha Shikandi cha Maharataha Dhrushtadyumno Viraatascha Saatyakischa Parajitaha. So again, continuing, few more people listed here as having blown their conches. So that verb is missing in that sloka. It's implied. So you must add within brackets at the end. Dadmuhu. Dadmuhu. So some names are given here. Kashyascha Parameshwasaha. So the king of Kashi, who is described as somebody with a big or a great bow, Parameshwasa. So that word we encountered a similar word earlier in verse number 4, Maheshwasa. Like that, Duryodhana had introduced, pointing to the Pandava army. So Maheshwasaha, people with great archers, great bows. Same thing here, Parameshwasaha. Somebody who is very good in archery and had a big bow. Shikandi cha Maharathaha. So Shikandi was there, and described as a Maharatha. So one definition says Maharatha is one who can fight with 10,000 archers or 10,000 charioteers, like that also it is said in one definition. So that person is a Maharatha. And then Dhrushtadyumna ViraaTascha. Dhrushtadyumna, the son of Drupada, who is now the commander-in-chief of the Pandava army. ViraaTa, the king of Virat Desha, where the Pandavas spent their 13th year of being incognito. Then Saatyaki and Saatyaki, as described as Parajitaha, one who is who cannot be won over. It's a great fighter, Parajitaha. Then what? Again continuing, verse number 18. Drupadaha Draupadeyascha Sarvashaf Prithivipate Subhadrascha Mahabahu Shankhan Dadmuhu Pruthak Pruthak. So verb here is there, Dadmuhu. Dadmuhu. So Shankhan Dadmuhu, blew their conches. So you can consider the 17 and 18 to be like one sentence. Then it flows fine. So Shankhan Dadmuhu, blew their conches. Who are these others? Drupada, of course, the father of Draupadi. Draupadeyaha, the sons of Draupadi, with the 5 Pandavas, and all of them Sarvashaha, including Subhadraha. So here Subhadraha should refer to Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadraa, Krishna's sister, and Arjuna's wife. And Mahabahu, Abhimanyu is described as a strong person. So this word Mahabahu will come periodically. Krishna will refer to Arjuna as Mahabahu. So big arms, literal meaning big arms. But we don't have to take it as somebody with big biceps and all that. That's literal meaning. But somebody who's strong, who's valorous, and who is the right person for a job like this. Prithak Prithak Shankhan Dadmuhu. Shankhan Dadmuhu, blew the conches. So Shankhan, so it's a plural object. So Shankhan. And then how did they blow? Prithak, prithak, separately, one after the other. So there must be, so that you could all hear these conches separately, not together. Prithak, prithak. And here one more word is that Prithvi Pate. Prithvi Pate. So addressing it's an address. The Lord of the earth, like that Sanjaya must be addressing Dhritaraashtra. Because, or is it Duryodhana who is addressing Drona? You know? So if you carefully look at this, verse number 11. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagam avasthitaha. Correct? Then Bhishma meva bhirakshantu bhavantas sarva evahi. So there he had said, all of you, please keep your eyes on Bhishma and you all ought to protect him. That should be your primary duty in this war. Like that, Duryodhana had said, had told Drona, and implying that that is what Duryodhana wants from all his people. After that, if you look at that, it says Tasya Sanjanayan Harsham. Tasya means Duryodhanasya Sanjanayan Harsham. So Duryodhanasya, it's suddenly third person. So therefore, the quotation, Duryodhana's words literally quoted, which began in verse number 3, right? Pashya etam, pashya, please see, like that. Duryodhana is quoted. So Duryodhana's statements will end at this point, at verse number 11. So 12 onwards, Sanjaya is narrating. 12 onwards. So therefore here in verse number 18, where we are now, Prithvi Pate means Sanjaya is talking to Dhritarashtra and addressing Dhritarashtra. Hey Prithvi Pate, you are the greatest king here. You are the lord of this earth. That's what he is addressing Dhritarashtra as. And then continuing, look at this. Let's chant this verse number 18. Okay. Yeah, Madhumati ji, I have unmuted you. Saghosho dhartarashtrana
Saghosho dhartarashtrana
Hridayani vyadarayat
Hridayani vyadarayat
Nabhascha prithivim chaiva
Nabhascha prithvim chaiva
Tumulo vyanunadayan.
Tumulo vyanunadayan.
Yeah. So, Hridayani vyadarayat. Vyadarayat, pierced, just shot through. Hridayani, shot through the hearts of whom? Dhritarashtrana. All these Kauravas, the sons of Dhritarashtra, it pierced. What pierced? Saghoshaha. That sound that emanated from the camp of Pandavas, from the army of the Pandavas, pierced the hearts of Dhritarashtra. So this sound further described. Tumulaha vyanunadayan. Vyanunadayan means vibrating, reverberating sounds. And was tumulaha. Terrible. It was reverberating. Nabhascha prithivim chaiva. Look at the way he's describing it. The sky and the earth both were just shaking. You could see that. You could feel it. Like that Sanjaya describes. And as Sanjay, like before, he continues to drive home the point that these Dhritarashtras are going to get finished in front of Pandavas. So by saying like this, their hearts were all pierced by this sound. It was just terrible sound that was being made there. Okay, then what? Nothing much more to add there. Elizabeth, everybody can repeat. Atha vyavasthitan drishtva.
Atha, atha vyat. No, I can't.
Yeah, atha
Atha
vyavasthitan
vyavasthitan
drishtva
drishtva
dhartarashtran
dhartadrashtran
kapidhvajah
kapidvajaha
pravritte
pravritte
shastra sampate
shastra sampate
dhanurudyamya
dhanurudyamya
pandavaha.
pandavaha.
Let's try again. Atha vyavasthitan drishtva
Atha vyavasthitan drishta
dhartarashtran kapidvajah
dhartarashtran kapidvajaha
pravritte shastra sampate
pravritte shastra sampate
dhanurudyamya pandavaha.
dhanurudyamya pandavaha
Krishikesham tada
rishikesham tada
vakyam
vakyam
idamaha
idamaha
mahipate.
mahipate
Krishikesham tada vakyam
rishikesham tata vakyam
idamaha mahipate.
idamaha mahipate.
Yeah, good. So see, you surprised yourself. So we're going to stop there because it's the next line of this so-called verse number 21. Arjuna begins talking. So that's why this is the place to pause. Okay. So atha vyavasthitan drishtva dhartarashtran kapidvajaha pravritte shastra sampate dhanurudyamya pandavaha. Okay, so the Pandavaha Kapidvajaha, that's the agent of this sentence, that's the subject of this sentence. So both words referring to the same person, Pandavaha, namely Arjunaha here. Because that's the context, he is the one that is there with Krishna, etc. And so Kapidvajaha, Arjuna. So Kapidvajaha, one in whose flag there is this Kapi. Kapi means Vanaraha, means referring to Hanuman. So suddenly Hanuman steps in. Ramayana suddenly we hear. And connection to Ramayana. And even before that there was a connection to Ramayana. Many times it comes. And Draupadi, I think Draupadi, when this time for going to the forest and all comes, and they told Draupadi, you can't come to the forest. It's not the right place for you. And these men, and then Draupadi gives an argument. Even Sita accompanied Rama. So why do you stop me? Like that she says. So there she invokes Ramayana, which tells us that Ramayana was before Mahabharata. So Kapidvajaha. So there is a story then. How did Hanuman end up here? And So we hear this story when this Draupadi saw this beautiful flower, a 1,000-petaled lotus called Saugandhika, and she wanted this flower. So she sent Bhima on this mission to go get this flower. And so he walks around, and in between he sees this little small monkey lying down. And in our tradition, we don't cross over somebody who we don't walk over, we don't step over people and living things like that. So there he says, "Hey monkey, come on, I need to go, just move." And he says, "I'm a bit tired, go ahead and lift my tail and just help yourself." So Bhima said, "Okay, it's not a big deal." And she started lifting the tail, and it does like this, and nothing happens, tail doesn't move. Then he pushes it, nothing happens. He lifts it, nothing happens. He puts all his might, nothing happens. So then he realized this is not an ordinary thing. And so Hanuman introduces himself. "Hey, I'm your brother. Both of us are sons of Vayu, Maruti. So I'm Maruti, you're also Maruti." And of course, Maruti, the word refers to Hanuman. So Vayu Janya Putraha, we're all sons of Vayu Devata. And so there is some nice, two brothers meeting, etc. And so there this topic of war, I think, comes up, and Hanuman promises that I will be there when you begin your fight. I will be there, and I'll occupy this particular position, the flag in Arjuna's chariot. Like that conversation was said. And there is another conversation also in Mahabharata, that this Arjuna goes to Rameshwara and on some kind of a Tirtha Yatra pilgrimage, and then he looks at this, he sees for the first time the bridge and things like that Rama built, and he feels like, no, Rama could have just built the bridge by himself. He can shoot all these arrows, and then the arrows will just take the form of a bridge, and everybody can cross. And Hanuman was there, it seems, listening to all this, and he said, "Yeah, why don't you do this, Arjuna?" And so Arjuna says, "Yeah, go." He built a bridge, and then Hanuman walks on this bridge, and the bridge collapses. And so then this dialogue happens, that Hanuman promises, they become friends, and Hanuman promises to show his presence during this war, Mahabharata war. And there's a story that we hear, Swamiji told us, that Hanuman was watching this war, but it seemed most of the time he slept because it's boring, it seems. It's like in cricket, and 5-day, these days they don't have 5-day and all that much. Most of the time they'd say ODI. I don't watch TV, I only hear second hand, and so ODI they talk about. So it's good, because one day, let's finish it off in one day. We don't have time to sit here for 5 days. I think life must be moving fast, even for all these cricket fans. So like that, boring, right? 5 days watching these people sitting there and standing there and simply not hitting, especially when they're not hitting. That's when it becomes very boring. So when Krishna spoke to Arjuna, that's when it seems Hanuman said, "Oh, this is too much. I can't miss this." And so he woke up. And then when Bhishma was fighting, he wanted to see that. Like that, a few occasions, a few little pockets of great battle, he woke up. That is the story we hear. And so it seems at the end of the war, Bhima asked Hanuman, "So, brother, how was it?" Hanuman, "Hey, Anjaneya, how was it? How was the war?" And Hanuman said, "I think he must have been polite or something. It's all child's play. War means Rama Ravana war. That is what a war is." And so there is a saying that how was the war between Rama and Ravana? The war between Rama and Ravana was like the war between Rama and Ravana. So like that, the Rama Ravana yor yuddham, Rama Ravana yor yuddham iva. Like that, there is a statement. So here, context being Kapidvajaha, we're able to recall all that beauty. And so what does it say here? That Kapidvajaha refers neither to Hanuman nor to flag. It refers to Arjuna, in whose flag the Hanuman was sitting. Okay, so these are all unique formations in Sanskrit called samasa. Samasa. Okay, so what did Pandava do? What did Arjuna do here? Drishtva, having seen this Dhritaraashtra, having seen all Duryodhana and his brothers and cousins and so forth on that side, who are situated Vyavasthitan, who are situated or assembled pravritte shastra sampate. So pravritte, in a battle, shastra sampate, in a battle that was about to begin. So pravrittamanaha yuddham drishtva. So about to begin, lifting his bow, dhanuhu bow, udyamya, lifting that bow and looking at this army that is stationed in front of him, ready to fight. What did he do? Krishikesham tada vakyam idamaha mahipate. So aha, said. Aha, that is a verb here. Aha means said. Idamaha, said this. Said the following. Said this. This vakyam, this sentence, these words were spoken by this Arjuna. Arjuna said these words. Tada, then. Then means after seeing this and lifting the bow, he said these words to Hrishikesha, to Krishna. He said these words. Hrishikesha. So Hrishikaha means sense organs, literal meaning, sense organs. So Hrishikesha means one who has mastery over one's sense organs. Means sense organs are to be used for whatever purposes to identify, perceive things, but not to be carried away by things that are perceived, seen. So person who has that mastery is called Hrishikesha, literal meaning. So here referring to Krishna. Okay. Hey Mahipate, look at that. That address is coming here. So as I said, for those of you new in Sanskrit, the words can be rearranged in any form, and verb can appear anywhere. Beginning of the sentence, end of the sentence, or the middle. So here, Hey Mahipate, addressing, Sanjaya addressing Dhritaraashtra. So then with the battle ready to begin, atha pravritte shastra sampate, O Mahipate, O ruler of this earth, seeing the sons of Dhritarashtra assembled in the battlefield, Dhritarashtran Vyavasthitan Dhritarashtran Drishtva. Okay. Pandavaha Arjuna Kapidhvajaha, who had this Hanuman on his flag, on his banner, lifting his bow, Dhanuhu Udyamya, said these words to Krishna. Idam Vakyam Hrishikesham Aha. That is the way to reorder the words. This process of reordering the words in a sentence or a shloka is called Anvaya. In Sanskrit, there's a technical word. It's called Anvaya. So what we just did was Anvaya. Once we understand the meaning of these words, we are able to rearrange it in a way that creates the Arthaspuranam, creates the understanding in our mind. Because Arthaspuranam is needed. Sentence is useless unless it tells me something, and that telling me happens in my mind. So that Arthaspuranam, Anvaya Rachana, it's called Anvaya. Okay. So now Arjuna is going to speak. You must visualize him sitting in the chariot. And so let's see what he says. All right. Anybody else? Satish ji, can I unmute you? Yeah. Okay. So let's all repeat after me.
Okay.
Arjuna uvacha.
Arjuna uvacha.
Senayorubhayor madhye.
Senayorubayor madhye.
Ratham sthapaya.
Ratam sthapaya.
Mechyuta.
Mechyuta.
Senayorubhayor madhye.
Senayorubayor madhye.
Ratham sthapaya mechyuta.
Ratam sthapaya mechyuta.
Yavat.
Yavat.
Etan.
Etam.
Niriksheham.
Niriksheham.
Yodhukaman.
Yodhukaman.
Avasthitan.
Avasthitan.
Kairmaya saha.
Kairmaya saha.
Yodhavyam.
Yodhavyam.
Asmin.
Asmin.
Ranasamudyame.
Ranasamudyame.
Yavadetan niriksheham.
Yavadetan niriksheham.
Yodhukaman avasthitan.
Yodhukaman avasthitan.
Yeah. Kairmaya saha yodhavyam.
Kairmaya saha yodhavyam.
Asmin ranasamudyame.
Asmin ranasamudyame.
Yeah. So Arjuna said these words. And Hey Achyuta. So look at that last word in that first line. Hey Achyuta. Hey Krishna. Ratham sthapaya. Me ratham sthapaya. My chariot, please position, please station my chariot. Please station my chariot. So look at that. May. I don't think it can be a coincidence. The two languages appear so similar. So may is mama. Mama ratham sthapaya. And Stha, again, another similarity between English and Sanskrit. This root stha is very unique. You got stha dhatu. Stha dhatu. Stha, station, sthapaya, stha. Steady, sthiram. Sthanam, state, position, place, sthanam. Steady, stationary, stable, sthiram. Look at that. Look at that STA, that root is there. Stha dhatu. So it seems to be adopted in English very much. So please station my chariot. Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. In the middle of these two armies. Or in the middle of the two armies. Ubhayoho Senayoho Madhye. Please station them. And how should you station it? Yavad yetan aham nirikshe. Aham nirikshe. Yavad aham nirikshe. So that I can see. So that I can see. Yavad aham nirikshe. I can see what? Yetan yodhukaman avasthitan. Yetan avasthitan yodhukaman. So these people, yodhukaman. Yodhukaman means those who are ready to fight, those who are desiring to fight, and who are stationed in this battlefield. I want to see that. So that I can see them. And then what? And Kaihi saha maya yodhavyam. Kaihi saha maya yodhavyam. With whom? Kaihi saha. With whom I must fight. I want to see all the people with whom I must fight. So Kaihi maha yodhavyam asmin rana samudyame. In this battle. So rana samudyame. In this beginning, in the battle that is about to begin. So onset of this battle, it's about to start. All the sounds have been made almost complete, and the first arrow is about to be shot. So I want to see. So he's telling Krishna, here the mood is like this. Ratham sthapaya, he says, go and station my chariot. So it appears as though he's forgotten that Krishna is there, and so his D-Day has come. That day, the day to reckon is here, and Arjuna has no fear in him, nothing. And so, come on, that flame of fury, he's there, he's ready to go. And so there he is commanding Krishna, in fact, Ratham Sthapaya, and place me in a place from where I can see everybody clearly. Okay, then what? So let's chant this 23rd verse. Okay. All right. So anybody else? Let's see. Yeah, Sundari Venkatraman. I have unmuted yourself.
Yes.
So the others, you can turn on your video channels. Okay. Number 23. Yotsyamanaan
Yotsyamanaan
aveksheham
aveksheham
ya ete
etetra
samagataha
samagataha
Dhritaraashtrasya durbuddhehe. Yuddhe
Yuddhe
Priyachikirshavaha
Priyasikirshavaha
Yotsyamanaaveksheham
Yotsyamanaanaveksheham
Ya etetra samagataha
Ya etretra samagataha
Dhartarashtrasya durbuddhehe
Dhritaraashtrasya durbuddhehe
Yuddhe Priyachikirshavaha.
Yuddhe Priyasikirshavaha.
Good. So he is continuing that sentence, and he's saying, continues to say, Aham avekshe. I want to see. I want to see. He's saying that again. And I want to see whom? Yotsyamanan. Those who are, again, desiring to fight. Similar word he was using. Who are come here with an intention to fight. And ye yete atra samagataha. Those who are assembled here, samagataha, arrived here and assembled and ready. They are not simply assembled here to have a nice time there. They are ready for the purpose they are here. And who are they? Who are these people? He is describing in the second line. And Priyachikirshavaha. Those who are ready to do, who are desiring to do things that are pleasing. Things that are pleasing. Look at that. Pleasing to whom? Dhritarashtrasya durbuddhehe. They've come here to please this Duryodhana. Dhritarashtra is this one son of Dhritarashtra, referring to Duryodhana. And so birds are chirping here. Very beautiful. So, Dhritarashtrasya, Durbuddhehe Dhritarashtrasya. The one whose mind is confused, crooked, such a person whose thinking is not proper, that Duryodhana, these people have come to please. That is the way he is describing them. Look at that. How interesting. What an interesting way to say it. Describe all these other people. So I wish to see Aham avekshe, those who have gathered here with the intention of fighting. Ya ete atra samagataha. And then what? Those who are priyachikirshavaha, who want to carry out that which is pleasing and earlier with the intention of fighting, Yotsyamanan, and then pleasing the son of Dhritarashtra, Dhritarashtrasya, the one who has a crooked mind, whose thinking is distorted, Durbuddhehe. And then of course Yuddhe is there in between. Yuddhe, in this war, gathered in this war, in this battle. Okay, nothing more to add there. All right. Next, we will read 24 and 25. I have one to listen. Yeah, Krishna Padatla. So, ready to repeat after me? Sanjaya Uvacha.
Sanjaya
Uvacha.
Yeah, Krishna. Eva Muktaha.
Eva Muktaha.
Okay. So, Krishna Pudatla, are you there? I think
Yes, sir.
so go ahead. Yeah. Eva Muktaha
Eva Muktaha
Hrishikeshaha
Krushikeshaha
Gudakeshena
Gudakeshena
Bha.
Bharat.
So Krishna, go ahead. You're still there? Not able to see you. Yeah, there you are.
Yes.
Okay, I've unmuted you. Sanjaya Uvacha
Sanjaya Uvacha
Eva Muktaha.
Eva Muktaha.
1 minute. Yeah. Eva Muktaha
Eva Muktaha
Hrishikeshaha
Krushikeshaha
Gudakeshena
Gudakeshena
Bharata
Bharata
Senayorubhayoho
Senayorubhayoho
Madhye
Madhye
Sthapayitva
Sthapayitva
Rathottamam
Rathottamam
Eva Mukto Hrishikeshaha
Eva Mukto Hrushikeshaha
Gudakeshena Bharata
Gudakeshena Bharata
Senayorubhayor Madhye
Senayorubhayor Madhye
Sthapayitva Rathottamam
Sthapayitva Rathottamam
Bhishma Drona
Bhishma Drona
Pramukhataha
Pramukhataha
Sarvesham cha
Sarvesham cha
Mahikshitam
Mahikshitam
Uvacha Partha
Uvacha Partha
Pashyaitan
Pasyaitan
Samavetan
Samavetan
Kuruniti
Kuruniti
Bhishma Drona Pramukhataha
Bhishma Drona Pramukhataha
Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam
Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam
Uvacha Partha Pashyaitan
Uvacha Partha Pasyaitan
Samavetan Kuruniti.
Samavetan Kuruniti.
Yeah. So here, Sanjaya Vacha, it says here. So after Arjuna said all these things and commanded Krishna to place the chariot at a vantage point, then Sanjaya says, so let's see what he says. Hey Bharata, okay, verse number 14. Hey Bharata, the last word in the first line. Hey Bharata, O descendant of the clan, the lineage of Bharata, Sthapayitva, having placed Hrishikeshaha, Krishna, right? Hrishikesha having placed what? Rathottamam, this great chariot. Rathottamam, having placed, where did he place? Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. Just like Arjuna had told him, exactly Krishna followed that advice. Senayor Ubhayor Madhye, in between the two large armies. In between the two armies. There is no word large here. In between the two armies. And what kind of Krishna? The Krishna Eva Muktaha, told thus, spoken to thus. So because spoken to by whom? Gudakeshena, Arjunena. Gudakesha means Arjuna. Spoken to thus by Arjuna. Gudaka. So Gudakesha. So Gudaka is interesting meaning it has. This Arjuna. Gudaka means Nidra. So Gudaka yaha Ishaha. One who has mastered sleep. Mastered Nidra. So which means one who is, we can say, unaffected by the lack of sleep. So that is the way to understand it. One who has mastered sleep. Gudakayaha Ishaha. So that Arjuna, one who was spoken to by Arjuna, that Krishna, placed the chariot in the middle of the two armies, placed this grand chariot. And then what? Continuing, the sentence continues in the 25. And Bhishma Drona Pramukhata, right in front of Bhishma and Drona. Because they are the people who matter. They are the leaders of this army. So if Arjuna has to deal with this large army, he has to deal with the leaders of this army. So Bhishma and Drona, no doubt, are and Kripa and others who must be standing there. Krishna placed the chariot right there. And Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam. In front of all these great kings. Sarvesham Mahikshitam. Great kings. Great rulers. They're all, none of them is ordinary. Everybody is great in their own right. Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam. And having placed that, Krishna having placed his chariot there, Uvacha, said, Krishna said, Uvacha. So there is the word Uvacha right here. Previously the Uvacha word was hanging outside, like Sanjaya Uvacha. Now the Uvacha has come right here. Sanjaya is saying, Krishna said. And so the next following words must be put in quotation marks. Partha Pashya Etan Samavetan Kurun Iti. Iti in Sanskrit means like ending the quotation mark. That is the meaning of iti. It's a very peculiar usage. Iti. Apadin, in Tamil we say, no, apadin, aisa bola. So aisa. So like that. That iti. So from Partha to Kurun, you have to put those under quotation marks. Okay. What did Krishna say? Hey Partha, hey son of Pritha, hey son of Kunti, O Arjuna, Pashya, please see. See. I've done my job. Now it's your job. You must go. You must see all these things. So, see whom? Etan Samavetan Kurun. Etan Samavetan Kurun. All these peculiar words, ending with an, like that. So in Sanskrit, when you encounter a word like this, it means that word most likely is an object of the sentence. Object. Subject is the agent. And here subject is, in this sentence, the subject is not mentioned. Hey Partha, O Arjuna, please see. And so please see what? The objects are what? Etan, these assembled Kauravas. Etan Samavetan Kurun. So that an refers to this so-called plural object in plural form, masculine gender. Typically, you will find this form. And you will see more also. in the succeeding verses. Okay. So you can see the Krishna for the first time opened his mouth in this Bhagavad Gita, and later on, of course, Sri Bhagavan Vacha is going to come, but here without that explicit statement here, Krishna's statement is listed in quotation marks. The first words spoken by Krishna. Okay, so how do you translate this? So, hey Bharata, or descendant of Bharata, Evamuktaha Gudakeshena, thus commanded, thus told by Arjuna, Hrishikeshaha, Krishna, placed the great chariot in the middle of the two armies. Rathotamam Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Stapayitva, having placed the chariot. Then what? Bhishma Drona Pramukhataha, right in front of Bhishma and Drona, and Sarvesham Cha Mahikshitam, and in front of all the great kings, great rulers. Ikshanam is ruling, governing all the great leaders who are rulers of that land. Spoke thus. What did he say? Hey Partha, O Arjuna, etan samavetan kurun pashya. Please see these assembled Kauravas, or these Kauravas who have gathered here, who have assembled here. So now we have to see Arjuna's response and things like that. How the mood is going to shift here. We will see in the next class. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Lokas Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithivi Sasya Shalini Desho Yam Kshobarahitaha Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.